I'm Birdman Adams, now being joined on commentary by the equal opportunity ass kicker, Ruby Reyes. Ruby, welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me here. I'm ready to see what goes on in round two, especially with this guy right here.
This guy that Ruby is referring to is Thomas. We're going to get this first quarterfinal match started. It's Thomas versus Dom Kubrick. Alston Body perhaps talking a little trash, trying to get in the head of Dom, throw him off his game, or giving him some pointers. I can't really tell which. Ruby, why is Thomas your guy? Why are you watching out for him in this tournament?
I'm not watching out for him. I want Dom to kick his ass in this round.
Oh, my mistake.
Me, Rogue, we're against Thomas right now.
Understood, yes. We're very happy to be joined by Rogue here. Rogue, perhaps the most wily competitor not in the tournament.
She'll take out people, though.
Here we go. Quarterfinal action underway. Both competitors coming out striking, but it's been all defense so far.
I think they're playing it smart right now. Neither of them wants to go down. But first strike right there.
You're absolutely right. Thomas getting a couple of strikes in. Now Dom quickly getting the upper hand, knocking his hit points down. If Dom gets two quick victories right here, that would be impressive momentum going into the semis. It looks like he's got him on the ropes.
He's got him there.
Look at the reach with Vega, those stretchy elastic arms. Thomas not wanting to be outdone, tries to go for the flying attack. Dom using defense.
Got him coming back right now. We got him coming back a little bit.
Very impressive, just patience from both competitors.
They're trying to play it smart right now.
Absolutely. We got 18 seconds left in this match. Oh! But Dom Kubrick with the uppercut shot. He's going to...
I'd like to point out he's using the same character you used in round one right there.
That's consistency. Consistency, I think, is key in these matches. You find the character that's best for you, you go with it. Everyone root for Thomas now. Another back and forth match. Now coming out, showing more offense than defense in this fight. Spinning kick does not connect so much.
The question I'm wondering is, are we going to see some different moves this round from Thomas, or is he just going to go for the same thing he did in round one?
12-8 broke. Don't fix it.
Well, apparently it was a little broke right now.
We are at 1-1. Dom and Thomas. Let's see who can pull this one out and move on to the semifinals.
Who's your money on, Birdman?
I gotta be honest, I think Dom's got the better game plan, but Thomas is the more wily competitor. I can't choose. I can't choose. I just hope everyone has fun, and that whoever wins is happy about it, and whoever loses isn't sad about it.
We got Dom ahead right now.
Trying to use that fire, doesn't work. Nice flying kick, connects. It has been absolutely lopsided in this third fight. There it is, finally a little bit of offense, but Dom!
Dominated.
Wow. Ruby Reyes, you called that. Dominic Kubrick.
I'd like to know what background he has, that he has this much skill at Street Fighter.
Dom Kubrick gonna be advancing to the semifinal round, but now, let's get along with our second quarterfinal match. It's gonna be Gaius versus Jeremy Marcus.
All right, guys, come on, man. You're gonna win this whole
A little prepping by Darwin right there.
Darwin, an absolute cheerleader for all the competitors here. It's great to have such a positive energy.
Is Gaius even seen straight right now? Because he ain't walking straight.
Gaius's baseline is drunk, so I think this is him at his best. Jeremy's baseline is exactly what he is right now. So I think energy-wise, these competitors are about even. Look at Gaius putting his hand on his shoulder like he's his son. That's so nice of him.
And we got Jeremy with E-Honda again.
The player select consistency seems to be working, but let's see how it plays out here. This second quarterfinal match, wow! A couple of quick strikes right out of the gate by Jeremy on Gaius Tantalus. And that will do it for the first fight. Jeremy Marcus.
Wow, he came in hot and he took it out quick.
Barely broke a sweat. Now trying to get the crowd rallied out. Let's see if guys can come back looking very comfortable. But Jeremy Marcus, he looks like it's a cakewalk for him. He was born to play video games, was he not?
He's here, he's doing the thing. If he ain't reffing, he's doing this very, very well.
No, he's doing this thing excellently, Ruby. You're absolutely spot on about that. As we come down to the wire in the second fight. And that's going to do it. Jeremy Marcus with the victory dance and the advancing win to the semifinal round.
Wow, I feel like that round was done in record time from all the rounds.
I think you're absolutely right. That was the fastest victory we've seen so far in the tournament. Jeremy Marcus, I mean, in his mind, was there ever any doubt? I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm so excited. All right, well, while I work on my diction, we're going to work on the next quarterfinal match. It's going to be two of our tournament favorites. It's Money Mark Millhouse versus Adnan Qureshi. But we're going to actually take a quick break real quick to reset. We'll be right back with more Street Fighter action here at Santino Bros Wrestling Academy.
By WWE fans for his time spent in the tag team known as the Heavenly Bodies, alongside Tom Pritchard. Which is a huge compliment. It just shows how gifted Del Rey was in the squared circle. Number 4, Nicole Bass. Nicole Bass first burst onto the scene WWE Championship era, debuting at WrestleMania 15 and Bass would act as singles competitor's bodyguard. She didn't need too much training time in WWE. Her short tenure was spent moving in different atmospheres, training for wrestling in Cal Vegas and Ivory. Bass would spend 20 years exploring the matches as well as working on the shows.
And we are back at Santino Brothers Academy Street Fighter 2 tournament. We are in the quarterfinal rounds. Birdman Adams here with the equal opportunity ass kicker, Ruby Reyes. We've got Adnan Qureshi versus Money Mark Millhouse, two tournament favorites facing off right here in the second round.
Hey, we got two tournament favorites, but we got one, Adnan here, who is the man who is responsible for setting up this tournament. And then we got Money Mark Millhouse, who definitely has gold lust. Gold dust. Well, he wants gold.
He has a lot. No, you're absolutely right, Ruby. He's got a lust for gold and a gold dust jacket to help him actualize it. Here we go. First fight of this quarterfinal matchup. Looks like Adnan's going with Chun-Li, Millhouse going with Saget.
I really enjoy that Mongol Santino is over there talking crap to Adnan straight up during this match.
Mongo Santino has been vocal this entire time, and Adnan
Out
picking up a dominant first fight victory here. It's like
Like
he
a
wasn't
champ.
even surprised.
like a champ.
Millhouse could be shook. Money Millhouse, who had the perfect fight in the first round, now getting whipped here by Adnan Qureshi. Look at that cheese and smile on Adnan.
He knows what he's doing. Definitely, he's loving the Chung Li character.
Oh, he's got him confused due to fatigue, perhaps. And some nice strikes. Looks like Millhouse trying to come back.
Oh, one swift move right there. I think that one actually went out quicker than Jeremy Marcus's round.
Oh, I think you're absolutely right. Adnan
Wow.
Qureshi with the definitive victory over Money Millhouse. He's going to move on to the semifinals. And Adnan just lusting in the glory, getting his arm raised. You can't
He's
argue with
enjoying
the
it.
results.
He's enjoying it. He's loving this time right now. Money Mark Millhouse, don't cry, buddy. Don't cry.
Excellent, excellent. And it looks like we are going to have our final quarterfinal matchup. It is a tournament favorite, Mongol Santino versus Got Cool.
That's you, Mongs.
Mongol just leaning against the ring. Look at the swagger. This is ego versus ego right now.
Who's your money on for this round?
I gotta be honest, in my heart, I want Guy Cool to pull this out and upset Mongol, but you can't argue with results, and Mongol Santino has not just talked a big game, he's backed up a big game. He's got the thumbs to prove it. He's quick on the trigger, and Guy Cool, he might just be a little bit too cool for this.
Oh, Joey Chaos coming in here, adding some words too. I can't help but think that Joey might be a player in all this. Like his presence is actually helping Mongs out.
Oh, you're absolutely right. When you've got Chaos on the other side, when you got him in the corner of your opponent, there's no way that you can't not be flustered. Sorry, that was a lot of double negatives, but I think you know what I was trying to get at.
He's got it. Well, Guy Cole has his, Tecate. Now he has his White Claw, but his White Claw is going to power him up right there.
Guy Cool getting giddy, getting ready. Honestly, this is frown versus smile right now. This is perpetually pissed off versus perpetually partying.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. Like, we're not even into the match yet, and we got Mongs already complaining about everything that he can.
He is a true grumpy Gus, but he won't be grumpy anymore if he can pull this out. Though, honestly, I fear for all of our safety should Mongo lose to someone as chipper and peppy as Guy Cool.
I don't think it's in the rules anywhere that he has to announce who he's picking.
I mean, it will be quite apparent very shortly. I don't know why Joey's trying to establish this information before a selection's made.
I think he's just trying to distract the competitor. He's just trying to distract Guy Cool and get under his skin. He's trying to get into his head.
I think you're absolutely right, Ruby. But once the fight begins, you are dialed into that screen. If you're trying to trash talk your opponent, you're gonna get your butt kicked.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Character selection. The crowd now here at Santino Brothers are Santino Brothers faithful, firmly against Mongol, and therefore by default behind Guy Cool.
We already got a Chung Li picked and by Guy Cool, so I guess it doesn't matter whatever that Mongs wants to pick right now. He knows who he's going against.
Mongol leaning forward even more than he did in the last match. Guy
We got a
praying
Tebow
to
over
the
here.
Street Fighter gods. But the gods aren't going to save you now, Guy. This is a fight. Looks like Mongo's going with Blanca. Guy Cool with Chun-Li. Another long lead up to this match. Mongo really likes taking his sweet time, doesn't he?
He really does. Look at him just stretching out. I mean, but I guess at his age, he's going to have to stretch it all out. He might go ahead and pull something while he's playing.
I mean, you might be right, but age is but a number. About Joey even ringing the bell to signify the beginning of this fight. Fully getting involved. Our crowd already getting the giggles.
I don't
Very
know. I was
excited for
just
this
sprayed.
fight.
I was sprayed with beer right now. I don't know if you felt that.
I'm so focused on the action, I'm not even sure if it hit me. But look at this. Guy Cool with a flurry of
Look at
strikes. But Mongo quickly coming back. Gets him confused. Nice overhead chop. Wow.
Wow. That was less 25 seconds here. Is that what we're looking at?
Less than 25. That turned on a heartbeat.
Wow.
Here
Guy
we go.
Cool came out strong, but wow, that turn.
Mongol, as soon as he got the hang of it, it was all over. Here's the second fight. Pretty neck and neck so far, but that was just such a commanding first win. Guy Cool now, look at, he is fully invested. He doesn't want to go down 2-0. He doesn't want to go down against Mongo. Look at this. He's got him confused. But Mongo coming out with some quick kicks.
Oh, it's coming down. Right here. Wow. Another quick
Mongo
victory.
Santino with the hips, with the victory. The tournament favorite continues on.
And that dance.
Honestly, though, Guy Cool, that was a valiant effort. They both came out. It was all offense. It was all strikes the whole way through. But Mongo Santino, his ego looks like it's been inflated to twice the size it was before. He's going to move on. He's going to move on to the semifinals. Absolutely fantastic.
You know, all I got to say is Mongs was born and already living his best life, his teenage years, maybe even in his 20s when that game came out. So he has a lot of experience on this game.
No, you're absolutely right, Ruby. He grew up with it. Everyone else was adopted with it. But we're going to get ready and move on to our semifinal action. We've got two awesome matchups. In our first semifinal matchup, it's going to be Dom Kubrick versus Jeremy Marcus. Both competitors have had an excellent road. Let's see how they got here, Ruby. Taking a look at our handy dandy tournament bracket. Thomas in the first round, unfortunately defeated yourself, though it was a valiant effort.
I didn't wrestle. No, Helston.
Thomas defeated you, then Dom defeated
Defeated
Halston
Tom.
Body in the first round. Dom defeated Thomas, and that's why he's here now. Excuse me. Getting all... That is right, our game master and competitor Adnan clarifying that in the semifinal and final matches, we're going to be doing best 2 games out of 3.
So what that means to everybody listening at home, where you're seeing 2 to 3 matches per round, they could actually go up to 6 matches this time.
That's absolutely right, Ruby. Thank you for clarifying that. Jeremy Marcus, he's had quite the battle to get here, defeating Robert Collins in the first round, defeating Gaius Tedros in the second round. He's selected E. Honda. Dom has selected Vega. Let's get this underway.
Who are you pulling for in this match? Because I'm looking at E. Honda coming out strong with Jeremy Marcus.
Absolutely. I gotta be honest, I think Jeremy's got the upper hand. He is totally dialed in, but Dom not wanting to give an inch. It has been back and forth this whole match so far in our first semifinal match. Look at the focus. Look at the poise. He's down to his last HP. A flurry of strikes.
Coming back. He's coming back.
But he's still alive. He's hanging on by a thread, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the first fight in this best 2 rounds out of 3 semifinal match. Mongol in the background still talking trash despite the fact that he is not involved in this matchup. Dom with a couple of quick strikes out early. Jeremy Marcus not wanting to give an inch either.
Jeremy coming up. Definitely a crowd favorite. Jeremy seems to be pulling it through right now.
No, absolutely. I mean, he represents the video gamer in all of us, let's be honest. A true video game heartthrob. And there it is. A fight victory for Jeremy Marcus.
So we got his 1 point each now. We're going to go to the 3rd round. Whoever wins this one wins the round, right?
Correct. That is correct. So whoever wins this fight is going to go 1-0.
Yes.
If you go 1-up, I mean, that is a hell of an advantage, Ruby. You don't want to be fighting from underneath, even in Street Fighter. A couple of strong strikes. It looks like Dom with a strategy upper hand. Nice reverse there.
Dom looking like he's going to be winning right about now. He has the upper hand. Oh, and there you go. First point goes to Dom.
That's right. Dom now up 1 game. Dom's calling his spot. Dom says he's going to get 2 up on Jeremy. He's calling his spot. Do you think he's going to do it, Ruby? And if so, what does he need to win this second match?
I think if he keeps doing the way he's doing, and I don't know, Jeremy as E Honda is going to bring it really hard, and I think
The thing I love about Ruby, the thing I love about Street Fighter is it is just pure skill. There's no special cheat code you could use. There's no backdoor strategy. It is just pure fighting talent.
Oh, definitely, and that's one of the reasons why I knew I was going to get far in this tournament. I don't play a lot of these fighting games. I'm just mashing your buttons, but these people have honest, legitimate skills here.
That is true. And there it is. Dom. He might have been able to call his spot, getting the first fight win in the second matchup between the two of them. If he wins this next fight, he's going to the finals.
He goes on to the finals. This could be it right here.
Dom with the first. Look at how cocky he is. Look at that mug. He's cheesing Jeremy now, starting to panic. He doesn't want to go down 2-0 against Dom Kubrick, but it looks like that might be what's going to happen. Look at that aerial striking motion. Jeremy can't even get a hit in.
He definitely has the upper hand. He knows his character. He knows this moveset. Dom came prepared. He came to fight.
Now it's back to about even, but not so much even that if Dom wins this, that's going to be it. Creating some distance now, trying to reset. Jeremy Marcus will not go quietly into that good afternoon.
He pulled through, but he's still down 1 point. So
he's down by 1 fight and by 1 round, so he's got to win this, and he's got to win the theoretical third fight. But let's see what happens. Oh, nice first attack by Jeremy. He's dialed in now. He's going after him with a flurry of strikes.
I think Jeremy sees what he needs to do now.
Crowd chanting things that might not have to do with the fight, but they're still invested in the outcome. Oh, Jeremy Marcus. Look at those strong attacks. He's going to pull this out. Clock's ticking. Looks like Jeremy Marcus is going to get one back.
So now we have the score at 1-1. We're going into the third round to see who's going to be the winner.
Dom Kubrick called 2-0. Jeremy Marcus said, nah, we're going into our third fight.
He ain't letting it go down that way. He's one of the best refs here on the West Coast, and now he's going to prove he's one of the best Street Fighter players.
Now, you're absolutely right. Someone as disciplined as Jeremy Marcus was not going to let someone as flowery and flamboyant as Dom get 2 up on him for nothing. So now Jeremy Marcus coming back. This is for all the marbles. First fight in the third round between these two in our semifinals. The audience clamoring for a broken kneecap. Will we see it here?
We have E Honda ahead. E Honda looks like he's going to win. Jeremy Marcus bringing it out.
Oh, but look at this comeback. Look at these comeback attacks. Oh. Wow. The E Honda. Jeremy Marcus pulling out the first fight. This could be an excellent comeback for Jeremy here.
This could be it right here. If Jeremy has it, he could pull it out. He could win the whole round. This is awesome chance through the crowd here at Santino Brothers. This is amazing.
It is so great for a crowd to be so invested in the game that means so much to so many people. But modifiers aside, this match is finally getting heated up. They're going back and forth, tit for tat. It's coming down to the wire.
Here we go.
Mid-air collision. Mid-air collision.
Oh, look at down to the wire. Definitely down to the wire right here.
Oh! Oh my God! The aerial kick.
Literally like a hit away.
Wow, 1-1.
We're
This
literally
is it.
coming down to the last match.
This is as to the wire as it gets. This is our version of a Game 7 for people that pay attention to sports. But look at that, a couple of strong strikes, he's down to it. That's the knockout blow.
Wow, 17 seconds.
Holy
17
guacamole.
seconds in that last match, in that last fight for Dom Kubrick to take it.
Dom Kubrick leaving nothing to chance, absolutely, with a
wow.
dominant victory after Jeremy Marcus with an impressive almost comeback. Dom Kubrick's moving on to the finals, Ruby.
All the way to match 9. They got all the way to the end.
That's what we love to see. We're here for good matchups, Ruby.
And here's our next one here.
It is now time for our second and final semifinal match to see who will face Dom in the finals. You hear the chorus of Adnan Qureshi. He's going to take on another very cocky competitor in Mongol Santino. This is basically ego versus ego.
Wow. Wow. Look at Joey Chaos. Again, cornering him to the PlayStation.
Look at the stare down. Mongo not giving an inch. Adnan getting a little cocky with it.
A little cocky, a little arrogant. Don't let that arrogance overtake you. Next thing you know, Mongo's going to lay you flat on your back.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Don't let the cargo shorts and the jorts fool you. These two competitors are ready to whip some Street Fighter ass. Mongo just staring a hole through Adnan. Adnan's like, there's no hole in my heart. I'm wholeheartedly going to whip yours.
You know, I have to wonder if this will transpire to also Santino Brothers training. If Adnan does win, how much hell Mongo can make his life here at Santino Brothers.
And Ruby, that has been in the back of my mind this entire time, is God forbid Mongo ends up losing, the hell that he could rain on everyone else here. It's almost unfair. Oh my God, Chaos picking up Mongo's chair. Scarlet getting in the way. An excellent move by the official. Chair shots, not legal in Street Fighter.
Not legal during the matches.
But actually, I'm kind of curious, Ruby, if you could introduce weapons into Street Fighter, what weapon would you want?
You mean out here in the real world?
No, like in the Street
Or
Fighter
in the game.
If you could
In
add
the game.
weapons.
Oh, anything and everything. I don't know. You know, players bring the weapons. Anything would be a
Players
fun
bring
one.
the weapons. Interesting. I love that. I would absolutely love a players bring the weapons match, but until that happens, we're playing classic mode.
Definitely. I'm just excited to see what happens after the matches. And again, what's going to happen in the weeks to come should Mongol Santino lose.
You're going to have to stick with us on the Santino Brothers YouTube channel and our Twitch channel, all of our accounts, to see how the aftermath plays out. But right now, it is time for our second and final semifinal match. Adnan Qureshi, Mongol Santino. It's player selection time. Let's get this show rolling.
Who's your money on for this round? I got to ask.
This is about as evenly matched as it gets, but I gotta be honest, I think Adnan has a bit of the technique advantage to Mongol's experience advantage, because if Adnan let's say Adnan wins the first match, that's gonna rile Mongol up more than if Mongol wins the first match. So I think
Definitely.
In fact, I would say whoever wins round one, that's who takes it.
Did you guys see the rogue chop that
Oh
just
my
happened
God.
right here to Adnan?
That's BS. That's absolute BS. Joey Chaos trying to throw a strike in a Street Fighter match. This is a two-dimensional fight.
I mean, I guess here's the thing. Mongol can't hit Adnan, so maybe Joe
I mean,
can.
you're not wrong, Ruby, but don't you want to leave it all on the screen?
I think they would, but let's see what happens here. First attack already.
It has fallen dead silent here in the dojo. The audience watching very intently as Mongol and Adnan pulling out their best shots, trying to play conservatively. It looks like, oh, but an excellent chop there. Got E Honda versus Chun-Li character-wise. Nice two-hit combo. Getting down to the wire in this first fight.
Mongs is coming up, but it's going to be anybody from here.
Chaos calling shenanigans. No shenanigans to be had here in Street Fighter.
Oh.
And Adnan getting the first fight victory. Or excuse me.
That was Mongs.
Excuse me, Mongo. I apologize. It's hard to keep track of the characters when they switch positions on the screen. I'm very used to everything being on the left and right.
Wait, Adnan starts off really quick right there.
Darwin Finch with some inside baseball chants, reminding him, not trying to give him the Iggy here. Chaos could be Mongo's secret juice. He's hyping him up. He's giving him strategy. Adnan's got no one in his corner. Getting down to the last couple strikes. And Adnan getting the quick fight victory. It is 1-1 in this first round. Joey calling timeout. There are no timeouts in Street Fighter, Joey.
And I have to wonder if Mongs knows that this could go all the way up to like 3 full rounds, or if he's trying to put it all out there right here in the first round.
He definitely wants to end this quickly. I think the deeper this goes, the more it favors Adnan.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, Mongs is older. He'll get fatigued a lot quicker. His thumbs probably aren't as juvenile.
Yes, jubilant, perhaps.
Yes.
Now, we haven't even talked about carpal tunnel.
Oh yeah, you know Mongs probably has it. He spends a lot of time on the computer, but so does Adnan, so we got to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Mongo perhaps fighting arthritis, Adnan perhaps fighting carpal tunnel. Both competitors.
Oh,
Quick
looks like
hand-eye
Mongs is
coordination.
coming up.
But Mongol taking home the first round of their semifinal contest. So Mongol's going up 1-0.
1 point Mongs right now. We got to see where this goes in the second round.
Chaos just fanning him down.
He needs
It must be so nice to have a corner man.
It really should.
Looks like Adnan might be doing a bit of a character change here, perhaps a change in strategy for the second round between them two in this semifinal fight. Because Adnan being down 1-0, he's got to switch up a bit.
Adnan did switch up his character. You see him playing now a different character that he's been playing for most of the tournament. We got Mongs coming back with E-Honda again.
Absolutely. All right, Ruby, if not a weapon, if you could have any kind of super power-up in Street Fighter, what would it be?
Oh,
Like something you could do to your physical opponents without actually doing it to hinder their gameplay.
I was going to say like teleport, so you could teleport behind them, in front of them, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That'd be a good one.
We
teleport.
should contact Capcom.
I think we could just make a Santino Brothers game. Let's just do it
Oh,
ourselves.
that's even better. I love that. Here we go. The second round in the semifinal fight between Mongol and Adnan. Mongol up 1-0. Let's see if we can get a nice 2-0 clean victory. Adnan not wanting to go down. It's ego versus ego. Two of the most experienced competitors in this fight. Chaos watching intently. Our ref Scarlet watching intently. But Adnan!
Adnan with the first win here.
Mongol almost can't believe it. He barely moved physically that entire round. If Adnan gets this one, it'll be 1-1. Mongol coming out strong. Mongol wanting to end this now. Adnan says, no, sir.
No, and you know what? Mongs has Joey over there fanning him off. Nobody is fanning off Adnan. But, it's almost a 2 against 1 at this point.
It certainly feels like it. Neither of them really have the crowd behind them. This is a purely solo endeavor. This is for victory. This is for glory. This is for Street Fighter Trophy Santino Gold.
All he needs is one more good one. There you go. 1-1 in the second round.
Look at how sly Mongol is. Just slipping the bicep, getting that win. It's 1-1 here. Mongol, all he needs to do is win this one. He's moving on to the finals. Adnan does not want to let that happen.
We'll see how determined Adnan is right now to see if it goes down to the third round.
Our audience doesn't believe it's possible. Let's see if his tournament play begs to differ. A missed shot and a comeback strike. Spinning heel kick missed.
Mongs is utilizing block and jump to get over those strikes.
Strong strategy. We got a meeting of the minds midair.
It looks like this could be it right here. This could be going down. Mongol Santino doing the dance.
Was it ever in doubt? Mongol Santino
Good Lord.
advances to the final round.
Definitely advances right there, taking him out, making the train. Adnan out at this point.
You got to give it up, though, for Adnan Qureshi. He did about as good as anyone could possibly do in Street Fighter. He made it to the semifinal round, but he went head-to-head with the juggernaut that was Mongol Santino. And you know what? When you go head-to-head with the juggernaut, sometimes you get your head bashed in.
Well, that definitely happened this time. Only 2 rounds in this tournament, in this round. And so who do we got moving on right now? What do we have so far?
Our final matchup in the finals, it will be Dom Kubrick versus Mongol Santino. Honestly, two of the most dynamic, two of the most cocky, two of the most creative, forward-thinking competitors we've had. We're going to get set up for our finals, but we'll be right back right after this with our final round at the Santino Brothers Street Fighter 2 tournament.